Hi everyone, welcome to Everyday, your daily stop for virtual reality content. My name is Dee, and today I'm checking out one of the top-rated applications from Oculus Share. It is a recreation of the iconic boiler room scene from Miyazaki's classic anime, Spirited Away. Now, I'm a big anime fan, but even if you aren't a big anime fan, you may have very well seen this film because this is one of the most popular anime works in the West in general. Miyazaki's works are pretty popular in general, but this is probably his most famous one, arguably, except for possibly Princess Mononoke. And the scene that this depicts. So just to put it in context, in this film, it's about a girl named Chihiro who has gotten herself stuck in the spirit world and has to escape and rescue her parents and get back to the real world. And when she first arrives there, there's a boy named Haku who helps her. He tells her that she has to go downstairs and find the guy named Kamaji in the boiler room, and he will give her a job, or she has to ask him for a job. And if he gives her a job, then she will be safe from being turned into an animal or something. So that's what she does, and that's where this picks up. He's the person working on this, so this is not an official application being developed by Studio Ghibli or anything. This is being developed by just a fan of Miyazaki's works. His name is Nick Pittom. He is an animator slash videographer out of the United Kingdom. He recently started his own VR game company, goes by the name of Fire Panda. And he also recently, so he's also working on another VR demo inspired by My Neighbor Totoro, which is another Miyazaki film. And he's also working on an original sci-fi VR game that he calls Decay Theory. And he talks about that in his recent AMA on Reddit. I will link that in the description if you want to know more about what he's been working on recently. But yeah, this is just a fan work that's recreating a scene from a work that they really love and giving other people a chance to explore it and feel like they're there. So, without further ado, let's jump in and check out the boiler room. Alright, so here I am in the boiler room. I am in the entrance to the boiler room. You can see all these pipes and stuff around me, and if you look down, you actually do have an avatar that resembles Chihiro, so you are in Chihiro's body and actually viewing the scene from her height and everything. I don't appear to have... Do I have a walking animation? I don't think I do. I think I'm just kind of sliding around. That's fine. So you can see the meters on these pipes going wild. Apparently I can't see the door behind me the way I came in. Oh my gosh! It's the soot! It's the little enchanted soot things! Oh my god. I love the style. They really tried to go for this kind of cel-shaded animated style. Oh, this is super cool. And they've got this big rotund furnace that's just like reaching way up there into the ceiling. And this is what they use to heat the baths in the bathhouse in the spirit world. And look at these. Look at them. Oh, they're adorable. They're just as adorable in VR. And you can tell how tiny they are. There are the little holes that they live in. They go in there and they pick up the coal. And they toss it into the furnace. Oh my god, the furnace is perfect. In the show, there are a bunch of close-ups of the furnace. And how it opens and they throw it in. And it opens and they throw it in. And then they go back. Oh, this is so cool. And they go right up on that iron spike. And one of the first things that Chihiro has to do is pick up one of the pieces of coal and toss it in there, just like they are. I don't think it'll let me do that, but this is really cool. Wow. Oh, and it has all of the, like, Kamaji. So Kamaji is the guy with all the arms over there. Hey, Kamaji, what's up? And he keeps all of his supplies and stuff in these kind of filing cabinet cupboard type things. This is really cool. He doesn't seem to be reaching his arms over to actually manipulate those things. I better be careful. Hey guys. Hey guys. Do they walk through me or do they walk around me? Yeah, I think they just walk through me. That's alright. Hey guys. And this is where he keeps all his supplies in these glass bottles. This stuff is all taken directly from the film. There's his kettle that he keeps water in, or tea. I think he just keeps tea in there for him to drink. And there's some bedding and some books back here. Hey, Kamaji. Hey. Hi. I love this style. This is just like it's not exactly the same style as in the film itself, but it's a nice cel shaded animated type style. Hey Kamaji, what's up? He's got his creepy spider hands and everything, and they've just done a good job of recreating all the objects at a scale that would make sense for these objects to have. And the soot creatures are adorable. One thing that's a little disconcerting is it has separate body movement, and it has separate body orientation and head tracking. So in some demos, you always go in the direction your head is looking. But this is not one of those demos. This is one of the demos where you always go in the direction your body is facing. So I have to turn my body with the mouse, and then I can go that way, like that. And that could be convenient because it enables me to like go forward here while I'm like looking over there at the furnace, looking up at these things, looking up there at that guy. And I think this is where Ling came in, through here, yeah. And here's a little table. I forget what they call these. I'm sorry. But you know, this is it has its pros and cons. I actually think this they call this tank mode sometimes because tanks also have separate turning for the treads and for the turret. And I think tank mode works well when you have separate tracking for the body itself, like you would if this were a Hydra demo. They sometimes use a Hydra to track the orientation of your body. This is really cool. And you know, this is just an experience. There's nothing to solve or do in this game, really, as far as I know. Can I fall off here? Nope. Can I walk over onto here? I can walk right up to the furnace, just like in the show. This is so cool. I like this. And you can see the fans up there helping to keep the place cool, get some fresh air in here, so Kamaji doesn't burn to death. There are these characters on his box here. I don't know what these indicate. Maybe they're his name. Maybe they just say boiler room. I don't know. But yeah, I've got a smooth frame rate. All the animations are great. Everything's really reminiscent of the original show, even though it's not exactly the same style. Although that boiler, that is so close to the original style. Everything about it is just perfect. Incidentally, I'm not entirely sure that this is an efficient mechanism. I'm not sure that they could actually power this thing just by throwing a little piece of soot into it every few seconds. But, you know, whatever works. He's doing something with a wheel up there. I'm not sure if he's making food. I'm not sure what he's doing, honestly, half the time. He's just always doing something. In the actual film, he used all of his arms at the same time. He's not doing that quite so much in this one. He seems to always have a spare arm. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna come out of here and talk about this. This is really cool. So yeah, that was the Spirited Away Boiler Room demo, and that was really cool. It did a great job of recreating the characters and the everything just seemed to be the right scale, even though the original film offered no meaningful sense of scale really. And it managed to kind of create a space where everything kind of fit together. And like it's not clear to me that the original film even like had a coherent space. It showed it from a couple angles, but not enough angles to really put it all together. But they came up with something that works. And like I said, you got a lot of close-ups of that like boiler animation where they tossed the coal in the show, and they did a great job of recreating that. And everything's really fluid. The frame rate is great. The animations are smooth and not jerky, and it's really fun to explore. The little soot creatures are incredibly cute, just like they are in the show, and you can watch them crawl around your feet, and that's just super fun. I would definitely recommend this, especially to anybody who's a fan of Miyazaki's work. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about this. I'm looking forward to seeing what else is going to come from this developer. And how they're going to use their expertise of animation and apply it to their own original titles, like the upcoming one that I mentioned before, and the upcoming Totoro title. So yeah, that's all for today. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you're a Miyazaki fan. Let me know if you think it's a faithful recreation, and what else you would like to see him create. And that's all for today. Everybody have a great every day.